Of YouTube, it is that time again. I have seen the views, and you guys are really enjoying these Adane mod faction reviews. Up next, I'm doing Rohan. Kind of not one of my strongest factions, but we're kind of keeping on the good to evil thing. Delay the fact that I did a Misty Mountains video first. Just ignore that fact, and we're just gonna go from good to bad. I'm not like in ratings of faction, but good factions to evil factions. So supposedly they added some new voice actors to the Adane mod, and this video will be going up Monday, so it'll be tomorrow for me. If you guys were part of the stream, thank you guys for showing up. I know that it got shut down a little prematurely. It happens to everybody. It's okay. There are pills for that. It's a joke. But seriously though, I didn't realize that the video was too loud or whatever, what have you. So yeah, it kind of got shut down pretty sure. Shit happens. I will be streaming hopefully later this week. I don't know for sure. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. So with Rohan, as you can expect, the infantry's not like their main focus. It's all about the horses. And they have a unique faction, or they have a unique way to upgrade their buildings. You can either go with the arsenal or the recruitment camp.
There they are. What should we do?
And each one does the same thing. It enables more advanced units and upgrades, increases the building hit points by 1,500. The recruitment camp increases training time by 50%, and it gives you an extra 1,500 building health. So let's just go through the units here. This is a little bit different because there's some different units, okay? And you got your basic Rohirrim. It's like the basic white girl who goes to Starbucks. If you guys were a part of the stream, you guys know I'd probably pissed off some basic white girls because I said the words that no one should say. Pumpkin's not a fall flavor, it's apple. Apple is a fall flavor. When you think of a warm drink, you don't go, oh, I'm gonna get me some pumpkin spice from Starbucks. Nah, you think of apple cider. I move to officially declare apple as the fall fruit. Fuck pumpkin. Pumpkin ain't worth it. And now that, again, that's 2 days in a row I have just shit on pumpkin spice. Can you kind of tell I don't like pumpkin spice? I don't mind pumpkin pie every 10 years. Anyway, back to the units. You got your basic Rohirrim. You got your axe riders of Rohan. You guys say it Rohan or Rohan? I say Rohan. You got your archers, which are 120 command points and 700 bones. Probably 800. I have all these farms. You got your shield upgrade, pretty basic. You have the hero function, but it's not even there. And you got your Royal Guard of Rohan. And you can only have 3. Those are your heroic units. They're actually really good. I think on a Helm's Deep map, you can get the Royal Guard as on foot. Alright, so for heroes, we've got Mary, Theoden, Eowyn, Hama, and Gambling recruitable from your base. There are others, like Éomer, Theodred, to name the other 2. And also you can get the Hunters. But, So you can get Éomer from the outpost here. And I'll show you when I can. But you can get Theodred from the assembly point. I'm going to put this fudge in hell. I'm going to put the assembly point at this one over here.
There they are. What should we do?
There they are. What should we do? So it's kind of imperative that you build your arsenal, because this is where you get your building upgrades and everything. And you got to upgrade this, which I think, okay, so I kind of don't like how you have to upgrade the building to get more of these. But on the flip side, you can get your heavy armor right off the bat, which I'm gonna do. This may shoot, I may be shooting myself in the foot, but we'll see. So any faction with spears is probably like where the AI like loves to build spears, like this right here, is probably gonna cripple Rohan. But I am nothing but if I like a challenge, and it seemed like you guys didn't mind that I ended the video a little early, so we won't be finishing the game on this one. Instead, we'll just go through everything that we need to, and we'll go from there. Another major departure is you can get your ring hero for literally 800, but it's not what you think. Stay tuned to find out. So, the way this works is you can get Theoden for 800 bones. You can get him for 800 buckaroos. Let's go ahead and get that. Now, mind you, if you get him and then marry, you're going to be listening to Mary's quotes by the end of the game, because, you know, just kind of... Why, you ask? Good question, and I'll show you when I can. So, right out the gate, because he's 800, he gets all his abilities right here, but he's also corrupted by Rima Wormtongue over here. So he's not Theoden like, you know, you know and love, right? Like from Battle for Middle-earth 1. He ain't that. He doesn't fight, but he gets banishment to exile, where he can banish a hero. He gets cruel taxes, basically, like, let's say I did that on this building right here. It would pretty much... Let me read this exactly before I get talking out of my ass. So, it produces 20% resources for 2 minutes, but it has less armor for that duration. So let's go ahead and put it... Oh, it's only on an outlying building? Okay, so we're going to put it on an outlying building right there. Now, let's see. Does it have, like, a... Okay, so that's that. It just doesn't... I guess there's no visual detail. And then you got Traders of Rohan, so you can pretty much turn these guys into traders. They have... They're more powerful, but they won't stick around. They'll just desert and flee. So there's that. You can cure Theoden for four power points. You can cure him, and we will do that eventually. Don't worry. But I do want to go ahead and... So this is the Rohan Outpost. Let's go ahead and get Theodred. I didn't get him when I was testing this faction. So, don't know for certain.
This one is finished.
Hunt them down. So he doesn't have an attack at all. Let's go ahead and kill this mouse group. Doesn't really have a new voice. But Theodred gets, it's called an attack post. It's basically like a lone tower, but it spawns troops, and it doesn't fire arrows. So there's that. And also the rally post, or whatever, is a mobile well. Not really a mobile well, but you can kind of get... It heals you guys, and you can get new stuff. So there's that. Yeah. So Theodred's abilities. You get the attack post. Oh, my mercy. I will lead you. Mary's abilities are pretty cut and dry. I don't really think I need to go through his. It's just kind of like the same as Pippin's, but we'll go ahead and get him just for the sake of so no one can say, well, you didn't get it. Well, actually, I did. Oh, thank you. Alright, so he gets his rock throw, he can hide. Eagerness of a fool, 100%. Enemy revealed. Comes a Squire Rohan. Okay, and he gets his dagger. Pretty much like his buddy Pippin. Let's get that 4th power point so we can get Theoden. There we go. Get Theoden in his glory. See, he gets a nice little quote, and then he's back. So, now that he's cured, he gets Glorious King. It's basically leadership. And it just stacks. And at level 10, the leadership doubles, and he gets, like a double. It gets better. Just gets better, right? And he gets Hour of Glory. So I believe that's Glorious Charge. He gets a Herald of the King, which basically gives everybody his leadership. And there's Glorious Charge. Okay, so triple experience. Gotcha. That's the difference between him and the Glorious Charge. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 of these guys because I can. I want to get more, actually. So we will. I want to get 3, I think. Because my end goal is to get 3 of all of these. It's a little bit different, I know. It's a bit different. And, I don't plan on finishing this game, but I will get all the healers. For sure. Let's get 3 of each of these. Oh no, it can't... Oh. They will taste death. Oh, so at level 4, he can get Siege Garrison. I don't think I ever finished his powers. I apologize. So he gets his attack post. Theodred can improve the garrison to where they get wagons and pitch throwers. He can basically repair all siege engines near one of these guard posts. And for 30 seconds, he and nearby siege gain 50% damage and 20% movement speed. So he's pretty much like a buff to all siege. And he gains these cool, like, little nifty, I should say, area control points, which is also kind of cool because for PvP, I can see how this could be a little bit of a pain in the ass to play against, because you basically just, you gotta deal with it, right? Like, you gotta deal with it. You gotta come kill it. You gotta kill it at some point, but you're gonna lose units, you know? Let's go to their powers. Alright, so Rohan gets Draft, fairly standard. Horn of Insert faction here. Obviously, they get the Cure Theoden power. Then you get Aid of the Woes, which is a very interesting power. So basically, what you do is you put down a little totem right there, a little totem. And for 45 seconds, you can't summon it to you can't summon the Aid of the Woes. But after those 45 seconds, you can, and it will help. I'll show you what I can. I don't really care for Pip and Mary, so I might just summon. I know people are like, oh my god, you're gonna kill a hobbit. Yeah, I'm gonna kill a hobbit. It's gonna happen. I actually want Forged Blades more than I want. I still have legendary heroes on, so that, you know, we can. I wish I could switch the order. I wish I could switch the order. Row hero. What? But it's Sunday. Is it? No. Technically, it's Monday, friend.
I will lead you.
I will lead you. Kill a cave troll. So I believe now I would be able to summon. Yeah, there you go. So when you can summon it, you'll get you get your little cursor here that I've always loved from the base games. But yeah. So Rohan's an interesting faction, to say the least. I'm not very good at it because I don't spend a lot of time playing them. I could probably do a lot better and get better with it. So for another tier 2 power, you get Vanguard of the Rohirrim. Summon 2 units of the Vanguard of Rohan to the battlefield who can trample many enemies without slowing. Trampled enemies get 15% damage, loss, and armor for 30 seconds. Okay. Tier 3, you get for 7 power points, you can get 3 hunters. And that's kind of specific, but I mean they're we can get that. And then you get something that I kind of like, which is Highborn War Horses. So when a battalion reaches level 2, they gain 30% health and slow 50% less when trampling foes. And Rohan stables will generate resources. Can you tell they like the ponies? Also, tier 3 for 7 power points, you can get alliance between elves and men. Aldir shows up with his 3 battalions, so you can just, I guess you can do what happens in the movies. Get your Cloud Break. Then you get March of the Ents, which I think is really cool. Should be fun. And then you get a military camp. It's a muster camp, and it spawns units, and you can add additional tents to it. So we'll try to get through all of it, but I'm gonna try to keep this like 30 minutes or less, Nightbud. We'll see how that goes. So with this, so you can upgrade this to level 2, and you can get your fire arrows pretty quickly. You know, I need to get Aemir.
We're under attack. Hurry on. Forward. Without delay. This is our land.
Oh yeah, you can get you can get gambling from the archery range. I don't know why I just thought of that, but you can.
We are called to honor.
So there's that.
We must go forward.
Kill them.
Our forces
No.
are under attack.
So you can either get the regular base camp, or if you really are so inclined, you can get this for 800 as well. And you can turn this into a king's camp. You also can get 3 Rohan exiles. I'm not really gonna get them. They're kind of cheap. They're a little. They're really not different from the base Rohirrim, at least from what I've seen. I may be wrong. Any Rohirrim players can kind of probably tell me that I'm absolutely full of shit. Oh no, we're gonna kill that. Pippin, or Mary. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, we've lost Mary to the void. Wait, what? I have never seen. Okay, that's no, he's not. Pippin's not on the. Mary's not on the. Why is Mary on the horse? I don't wonder. Okay, that's new. I've never seen that. That's definitely something interesting. Aha! So I got 3 of these. Let's get another one.
Our people must survive.
People must survive.
We must rise up.
Can you get off the horse so we can get Mary back? I don't particularly care for him being on the horse. It's actually kind of annoying.
Victory will be ours.
Why can he jump? Why can he get on the horse?
We are called to honor. Assemble the army. Our people must survive.
I think I
will
might be
lead you.
doomed.
I think I might be doomed. Don't worry, Mary. I won't kill you.
No longer ready. We are called to honor.
I've seen my niece smile for
See my niece smile in a long time.
a long time.
So I chose Mordor just because they're gonna be spammy and they're gonna they're gonna send more units, and it's gonna be an interesting time, right?
Nothing shall stand before us.
Nothing shall stand before us.
You shall know my wrath. This is our land.
Men of Rohan.
Also, the exiles have a different cape color. It is brown instead of green. So there's that. Okay, Mary is dead. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. I got what I needed from that. I'm not really like that upset that I lost that. However, if Aemir dies, that's a little bad. Alright, so Aemir is a little... He's pretty much the BFME1 counterpart, right? He's got his spear chuck. He throws a spear at somebody, they die. He gets his leadership at level 3, and then I believe they earn resources after that. He gets he drives a spear into the ground, he just slams it down, and he puts a mutilated head of a foe, demoralizing and reducing their armor by 30%. 30%. Christ, I cannot speak to save my fucking life. Boy, I apologize, ladies and gents. It's been a long day for me.
We are here to protect our land.
Okay, I'll do that.
Our people must survive. We move onward.
Alright, and at level 10, Aemir and his men ride to the aid of Theoden. When he calls, a line of Rohirrim will charge enemies in a target area, knocking them down and damage. Only available when riding.
Time is short.
So when he's on a horse, he can do that. That's his level 10. So, I know I'm saying so a lot, but I kind of like Rohan. It's simple, it's fun, and you can just ride over people, right? Like that's like the fun of it, you know?
I will lead you.
Do you guys get horse shield? No, you don't. I don't know why I thought you got horse shields for some weird reason. But horse shields just give you, armor against swordsmen, and by 25%, and you get more resistant to arrows too. Spears, however, you're just fucked. You can kiss that goodbye, my friends. Let's go ahead and get... Actually, how much are you? 1,500, and you're 1,500? I think I'm going to go ahead and get gambling. Instead of... that. Let's go ahead and get gambling. Get that troll, please. Kill that troll. Kill the fucking troll. You guys are on horses. Muevete, por favor. Thank you. Keeping an eye on the time. I may pause till I get all the heroes again. So, you guys won't be able to tell, but I will. There'll be more time on my end. Where we get all our heroes and whatnot. Alright, so there's gambling. And on his horse, he gets a bow, which is interesting. I know for like the last 2 videos, I've said interesting a lot. So at level 2, he can summon a battalion of peasants upgraded. The other peasants take heart from the reinforcement and temporarily gain 20% armor and damage. It requires 53 commitments. Gotta love a power that requires command points. Okay, and then he forceful burning shot. When he's mounted, he has to be mounted, and he takes aim and releases a flaming arrow that does heavy damage to structures and flying units. Level 7, he gets reinforcements. Gameling organizes the muster of the Rohan's army. Every allied unit on the map regains a fallen unit. And at level 10, on behalf of Theoden, Gameling gives rapid deployment order to peasants and farmhands of Rohan, causing them to train faster for a period of time. So he's like the ultimate peasant guy. Like, he and peasants are just there for each other. He's got a real hard-on for peasants, it seems. I hope this music isn't too loud. and the music shouldn't be too loud, but I'm going to go ahead and turn down the game audio just a little bit. Just because I don't want to get copyrighted. Honestly, we can get the last two heroes, and that's that. So we're going to go ahead and get the horses. The pretty ponies. And I believe they even get a different, like, the ponies turn to white ponies. Which is nifty. Also, if you hit E, I don't know, this is just for new players. Yeah, they get pretty white ponies.
Should have loved her as a father.
King Theoden in which. Alright, so Hama gets he gets a pretty much a small heal, I would say, as a passive at level 1. Level 3, he gets pretty much invincibility, which I kind of like, even though in the movies he kind of got crapped on. Level 7, Hama fights side by side with a targeted ally hero, giving them armor and damage bonuses. Hama will gain extra bonus and extra bonus depending on which hero he's targeted with. For Theoden, Hama cannot be slowed while trampled or knocked down. Theodred, Hama gains more combat experience. If he's tasked to Aemir, Hama gains 60% damage. Eowyn, Hama gains 40% damage against hero. Gamlings, he gets vision range and movement speed. I personally will probably give him to Aemir, I think. I want that damage. And at level 10, calls a group of royal archers to the battlefield for a short time. Really pretty standard stuff, you know? Pretty standard stuff, you know? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade you. That. I needed to get fucking fire arrows.
Victory will be ours.
You know, I thought they gave him a new voice, and I'm kind of upset that they didn't. He's got the very generic custom hero voice, and I mean, I get it. Theodred really didn't have any lines. I get it, but at the same time, here. I also want to get. Well, I mean, I guess we can't really get done. We need Eowyn. Eowyn has some pretty interesting abilities too. But I do need fire arrows, kind of ASAP. So, I mean, I think we're going to go ahead and get fire arrows so our archers can do more damage. That's kind of that's a better idea, I guess. Because that delays the inevitable. So in the effort to keep it like 30 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and pause real quick. You guys probably won't see anything. I'll be back when we have the rest of our heroes and probably some of the heroic units. That way, you know, we can get through that and probably the rest of the PowerPoint. All right, I'll be right back, guys. So the game crashed. Do not fear, I will be re-recording. I'm not re-recording anything. I'm going back to pause it, but I'll get back in the game and we'll kind of get back to where we were on the last bit. I believe we only had a little bit left to go, so we'll just go ahead and get Eowyn. We'll get everybody again, but we'll do what we have to. I apologize. I should have saved. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get Eowyn, and we're gonna go from there. I realize the video is almost 30 minutes, so I apologize again. If you guys do like this, go ahead and hit that like button, comment if you want to, but subscribing is mandatory. Make sure you guys are subscribed. YouTube is doing that weird unsubscribe thing. I know it's a small channel right now, but every subscriber means the world to me, and it always will. Please go ahead and make sure you guys are subscribed. All right, back to it. I'll be back when she's done training. Actually, you know what? I decided against it. We're gonna wait you guys are just gonna watch, okay? I hate that this did kind of shit out on us, but all right, let's go with AON. So this is pretty much my Adane mod review for the horse, right? So she gets disguise, and that's a prerequisite for you have to have the stables. So when you hit the mount button, she dresses as one of the Rohirrim. So I mean, she's already kind of disguised, but let's go ahead and see what happens. Wow, she looks the same. Okay. She has her spear throw. She has a shield maiden ability where she suffers 20% less damage, and takes in general, sorry, it takes 70% less damage from heroes, strong versus heroes. So, and I am no man. Begins a duel with the target enemy hero while the targeted enemy hero is nearby, and Aowen gains a massive damage boost and movement speed, but cannot be knocked over. It lasts for 60 seconds. So that's a really good one. She's really good at taking out heroes, it looks like. But I think we're gonna end the video there. The powers of that may be. I wish I could get more, but I did say I wanted to keep this 30 minutes or less, and I don't really want to edit this, and I don't want to send this to Miss Noodles to edit. Okay? She's working hard as it is. So I appreciate you all for watching and coming back to the show. What the fuck are we? TBS. Coming back to the video. I apologize that the game crashed, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, y'all be safe, y'all be good, and have fun. Peace out, guys.